Can you best describe, your character?
Yeah, he is he's kind of like the scapegoat of the family, the outsider. He gets blamed for everything. And I always say this because there's this certain part in the beginning of the first book that I really like and enjoy, that really helped me understand Jared. It talks about Simon knowing who he wants to be, like a zookeeper or something. Mallory knows that she wants to be a fencer. She's dead set on that. But Jared doesn't know where he fits in, who he wants to be, and um, he feels as though he's less than capable of anything, and that he's the troublemaker, and that's it. But you'll see his character evolve and grow, and it's a very beautiful arc.
So, when you take on this role and you're the center of the character, your character is going through a lot of emotions. At what point as an actor did you feel confident playing this character? Was it during production or as episodes went by, knowing you're playing this characters, at what point did you feel really confident, like this is me?
Um, well, I kind of always felt that certain specific connection to Jared in general, but I guess yeah, episode one and two, I was kind of just dipping my toes in to the character and to the story too, and I feel like the story was kind of introducing this character slowly too, and his troubles and his problems, and yeah, as the episodes went on, I started to kind of lose myself in the character, and I started to feel what he's feeling, and really understand where he's coming from. And I started to really passionately feel for him, and it made it easier to act out everything that happens.
What made you go out for the role? Is this something that came to you, you heard about, you wanted to do? Obviously everybody wants to work, but what made you come out for this role?
Well, they sent it to me, and I mean, yeah, I had to say yes. I mean, I watched the movie, grew up on the books, and I'm a big fantasy geek, so it was just perfect. It was a perfect opportunity. I'm like, I have to get this, and I auditioned for it, and it was vigorous. It was vigorous, and there's ups and downs, but in the end, luckily, I'm here talking to you about it now. So
Now you're working opposite, an ensemble. You've worked with Kristen before. Is it different now?
yeah, yeah, it's definitely different because I'm older, and when I worked with Christian, I was like a little kid, and I talked to him like once or twice because we didn't have that many scenes with each other. But yeah, when I found out he got this, I was like, what? That's crazy, working with him again, and it's just a funny coincidence, and being older and being in kind of a darker role, darker project, and getting to play out this kind of cat and mouse dynamic Peter Pan and Hook thing we have. It was super fun. It was super fun to just improvise and play with him, especially when he's playing the villain. It's fun.
Now, what came to you first? Was it the book, the movie, or this? Everybody I can say, oh, I've heard about this, but did you read the books first, or was it the movie?
Yeah, no, I read the books, and then I watched the movie because the books were so cool because they have drawings, so it's pretty it's easy to kind of lose yourself into the story as well. Tony's wonderful sketches, and um I mean, yeah, after I got the role too, I took a deep dive into the books, and tried to pull things out from the story, little factors and aspects to just emulate into my performance, and really respect Tony and Holly's original vision for my character.
Mhm. And then, when you're working with CGI, that can be a little bit tricky. Have you gotten used to it, to seeing, the effects that the creative team can do behind the creatures and the ogres and all of that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I always had a vivid imagination. I mean, this coming from a kid who daydreams about him slaying dragons when he was younger, so it's very easy to envision all those creatures, and but I think, I mean, it was kind of easy too because Aaron sent me kind of like a packet of all the concept art, and what we're going to be experiencing and seeing, and it was really helpful, and also it was really practical too. We had little puppets, and just the beautiful sets, and Mulgarath was just covered in prosthetics and on stilts, and it was actually terrifying. And it really made it easy for us to lose ourselves in this fantastical world.
Mhm. And then you work with Joy Bryant, and then you have another actor who's playing your twin brother, but it's fraternal twins. Am I correct? Because you guys are not the same. At first, I wondered, then I, look at it, goes, okay, they're fraternal twins. And obviously, there's always this thing about no twins are alike.
Yeah.
But did you try it for the role you got, or they thought this was better for you?
I tried out for both of the twins. Actually, I read for both of the twins, and then they came back and they wanted me to read with Noah, twin now, and we read for both of the twins again. And then I think that's when they kind of realized who they wanted us to be and who we fit more as. And we went out to LA, and then we read with each other in our respective roles. And I think that's just when it kind of collectively all kind of just knew, it kind of just clicked. The chemistry was there.
Mhm. This may sound like a repeat question, but I'm going to try to make it all consistent since we started earlier.
Yeah.
Going back, when I think there's a lot of products right now on TV, and in movies, there's a lot of products out there. So it's always about the marketing, so like whether things on streamer, cable, films, in theaters, what's going to get an audience to watch this series if they've never heard of it before, or if it's been a long time since they've read the books or watched the original movie? What's going to get them interested in seeing this?
Well, I think it is a completely separate separate kind of project from your average fantasy genre kind of thing. It's there's so much reality and so many prevalent issues today put into this fantastical world with these creatures that blend seamlessly into reality. I mean they're almost so real. You feel like you could go outside and try to find a little hagstone and start looking around for thimbletack or something. And I think just also the folkloric aspect of everything, and how we try to follow old tales and the rules of folklore as much as possible. And the mental health aspect of the story, and how relatable that is and how beautiful that is. Um, and just how at the core of the project, it's a family drama. And the fact that it's a family of color as well. That's, and we don't throw that in your face, but it's subtly there. And it's beautiful that everything is integrated into one, and um
Mhm.
it
So
makes
when
for
you
one.
see your pictures on posters, on billboards,
Yeah.
it can be very challenging and happy and rewarding that, hey, listen, I got a project everybody's going to see me about. You know, what keeps you humble when you're not in front of the screen and people don't know you? What do you do to just be yourself?
Well, my friends do that for me. My friends here in good old lazy, we hang out a lot, and they like to keep me grounded, and it helps. But also I don't even really like social media. I'm not really on social media, so and when I
What?
am,
I saw your
yeah.
followers.
Well, yeah, I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, but I'm not really, I don't have the patience for social media. It's just, I'm like, I can't, I mean, I'll do it, like, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll post here and there, of course. But it's just not something I like to be in the moment, and go on ventures and experience things. So, but yeah, for the most part, I mean, yeah, my parents keep me humble too. And then, spending time with family, it's all those fun.
Okay, that's great. Mhm. Is there a possibility we're going to get a season two, or is that above your grade?
I hope so. I'm not the guy to talk to about it, but I really hope so. I'm praying that people, the audience enjoys it enough to have it happen.
Hey, for now, we got season one to promote. Congrats on the role. Congrats on the series. Obviously, we,
Thank
we'll
you.
hope to see where this character goes. If network decides to go up for season two, we'd like to see that. And wherever you are, take care, stay
Thank you
safe.
so much. You
That's it.
too, man. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It was great talking to you.
Yeah.